Hi everyone, my name is Dennis. I'm area school coordinator, and today we're gonna overview the week number 18. And I need to say sorry for everyone for technical issues, so that's why we're a little bit late for 5 minutes. But let's start to overview the week. And on this week, we will focus, as on the previous week, on TypeScript. And as you see, we have TypeScript topic here and two new tasks to do, and also some deadlines about two previous tasks. So let's start with TypeScript. Um, as you got the previous TypeScript task, it's, I would say, the same, but here you need to learn more on advanced topics for TypeScript. So here you can find the description of the task, and here you can find, as usual, educational materials. So as usual, I would recommend that site that we provided before for learning TypeScript, and you need to, I would say, invest a lot in TypeScript knowledge because it's really important. And yeah, so that's the next stage of TypeScript. And for this week, you get the new tasks. Let's start with News API. Uh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So also on this week, you are getting new task. It's called News API, and here you have News API, and you have original app here. So what's your responsibility is just to take this original app and convert the JavaScript code into TypeScript code. Here you can find all the rules, how we can check the quality of your task. So here you can find requirements and steps how to complete it. So here you can find the points. And as usual, you need to use GitHub page for deployment. And so use new branch, News API from the main branch. I would say that's the first task. So you have this application, and you need to clone it and then just use TypeScript instead of JavaScript. So that's it. The next task is Core.js objects. This task is this kind of task when you need to solve multiple problems, and here you can find them in the source. You can find problems here, and you need to implement all of these problems. So it's some kind of codewords and lead code, but here from GitHub repository. So I think you're kind of familiar because of the previous tasks. So that's the task for this week. And also you have deadlines on this week. So you need to submit for cross-check TypeScript beginners. And also you need to submit CodeWars OOP tasks. Yeah, and as usual, I would recommend to solve CodeWars and lead code. I think that's it. So let's invite our coordinators on the stage.
Hello, guys.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Denise, for a review of week number 18. Guys, please ask your questions. I think you have to have a lot of questions, so please ask it.
Hello, I am.
Hello, Tabek.
No way.
Yeah.
We're waiting for meeting you each Monday.
Yeah, we're glad to see you.
Atabek, did you pass the interview?
not only a topic. You can share your experience, and you can share your experience with working with mentors. Whether do you have any sessions, weekly sessions?
Yeah, good news from Atabek. He passed the interview. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, and Anna, this
I
question
see.
is for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I've answered in the Telegram. Please share the name or GitHub of mentor, and I will try to verify what is wrong and why he or she didn't answer you.
Thank you. Thank you for your answer. Oh, sorry guys, I missed the question. Is News API related to backend? I think it's about backend.
Yeah, so you have an application that's use News API, but you're focused more on the front end part and using open source API for news.
Yeah.
So your task is get this application that use News API, open source, and migrate it to TypeScript.
Yeah, there are no requirements to develop backend during this task, but you have to parse data from backend and migrate this application to TypeScript. Ibrahim shared name of his mentor, but also please share your GitHub name.
I found already. So
Okay.
I tried to reach out to this mentor.
Hi, Levani. Tabek finished one tutorial of TypeScript, but still can't get used to it. How big is a project should be to use TypeScript? Guys, who want to answer? Who want to share experience?
Yeah, I can share. So for learning purposes, it doesn't really matter. You can just apply TypeScript to some small project and get used to it so that you can attach this skill to your CV for future job search. But for maybe for some projects, especially when you work, when you're not alone working for a project as a front-end developer, then it's much easier to understand the code, understand the functions and other stuff from others when you use TypeScript or some typed libraries. It might be just prop types, it might be flow, or But the point is, if you know TypeScript, it's easier for you to just apply your knowledge for any other typed libraries.
From my side, I suggest to use TypeScript because you can. It helps to find bugs before when you write code and before you launch your application. It can be helpful, but yes, sometimes it can be time consuming.
From my experience, I think only for interviews that longs an hour, I think I prefer JavaScript more because you have, for example, 15 minutes to solve some problem. But overall, if it takes more than 1 hour, so I would recommend to use TypeScript. And if you use TypeScript, you can use any or unknown types. So yeah, you can just turn off TypeScript for some particular function or file. So just TypeScript from the beginning, I would recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, modern IDE helps you to write code if you have good how to say when you have when your project is have a good typization. Can you say that?
Mhm.
So yeah, modern IDE help you to develop your project.
Predicts.
So and
yeah, I can add some more points. So, for example, when you are given some projects, like test project before the interview, or maybe after first step of the interview, it's kind of optional to use TypeScript, but whenever you use it, it adds some more points to your as a candidate. And in my experience, I've already migrated 2 big projects. So I worked for 2 big companies, and then I migrated, or maybe 3 projects to TypeScript. It's kind of more common right now to use TypeScript instead of JavaScript.
According to my experience, based on my almost 10 years experience, I have never worked with Core.js. All my projects were related to TypeScript.
Because of Angular, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. It's my love.
Yeah.
But as I know, React guys is also using TypeScript, and as I know, okay, I don't know the project on React and without TypeScript for now.
I knew it.
Yeah, I have no such experience.
In Angular, we don't have any options. Angular use TypeScript by default, but in React, you have options. Use TypeScript or libraries. So it can be different. But anyway, the workflow almost the same.
But I saw dinosaurs, I mean Angular 1, which were with core JavaScript, but I am working for this project for 1 month or 2 months, so I guess it's I shouldn't consider it.
And next good question goes from Levani. My question is about TypeScript cross-check. Can I submit progress of different TypeScript course from Udemy, Code Academy, or others? From my point of view, we have two mandatory courses that you have to pass. But anyway, I think you can include mm, any courses that you finished. But it's like for it will be plus, but without new
Score.
additional, yeah, but without additional points for you.
By the way, in case you pass some any courses, I would like to know your feedback about them, because we are looking for the good materials for newbie in TypeScript, for our student who would like to get familiar with TypeScript. And in case you pass something and you enjoyed this course, please add this information in your cross-check kind of additional part that also I've passed this course and I like it much more than your requested courses, because and some information. Perhaps it would be helpful for us to change this task for future. But as Andrei mentioned, it's also just for information for us, not for score and for additional points.
And next question, not about our exact course, but anyway. Hello everyone. Sorry, I'm new here. When is the course gonna start? Can anybody give me information? So
Can I answer? Because this guy's answered me in the Telegram and I have answered perhaps last week. Currently, we have no about the right date of start the nice course. Approximately, it will be after the summer, October or November, I don't know. But as soon as we find the appropriate date for starting, we will update our school site with dates and we'll make all announcement in the, I guess, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. What other social media do we have? I don't know. In all social medias that we have.
yeah, but anyway, all materials, all modules are open, and you can start learn it by yourself, and then when the course will start, you will more prepared for this course. Yeah, and we answered all questions, but we have Otabek shared experience. Yeah, I can publish.
Could you please share the question from Atabek? I have small story. And when I was a junior and I was working for my first project, as I mentioned before, it was Angular 1 with Core.js. I have a lot of, I had to write a lot of time code kind. If variable is not undefined, do something. If variable has some property, I mean, this object has some property, then do something. And it was too often. The code became bigger, bigger, and bigger. The code became not readable. After that, we decided to migrate to Angular 2 and to TypeScript. And I was frustrated because I have to learn TypeScript. I'm not sure that I know Yes, so good, but I have to learn something new. And it was so crazy time. But after that, when I started using TypeScript, I shouldn't write such construction because if variable has a type, I can use it, and TypeScript controls it. That variable is not undefined. That object has some properties. That some classes has appropriate method, and so on. And it make my code more beautiful, more readable, and understandable. Yeah, I totally agree. It will be converted to JavaScript, but I'm as a developer, I mm, I definitely believe that if I write that and TypeScript agree with me that everything okay and it should be um,
Okay.
not good code, but at least it should work. So, but yes, as a junior, I'm not sure that I love TypeScript and was too happy that I should to learn it.
But I like optional chaining a lot
Oh yeah.
because it simplifies like overwriting 2, 3, 5 lines of code with just one.
Yeah.
Okay. And the next question from Keen. Keen asks if we have courses about modern frameworks. Yes. It will be stage number 3, but it is a separate course. We have courses for Angular, React, Node.js, and also we have AWS courses. But yeah, and all courses you can find on our website rs.school.
Or even on the GitHub. All the materials are public, and you can
Yes.
see what you will learn on each course, and yeah, prepare something. Because for me, it was kind of uh, shocked, maybe, um, because right now on the parallel React course is going on, and they learn not only React but also Next.js and White build. So it was a really cool thing.
Yeah, thank you. Livani asks let me read it. I know that it's very early for that, but I want to ask: can I create my team for group task, or teams will be created automatically?
First of
We have,
all,
yeah. Please go ahead, Anna.
thank you. First of all, related to group task, in the final task, and at first you will have possibility to create your own group, and if your group will contain more less than, if I'm not mistaken, 4 people, we will add someone to your group. But if you create your own group of 4 people, why not? So it's not early. You can try to discuss this option with other student, and if everyone of your group will alive at the end of this course, I mean before the final task, why not?
Yeah, I think it even will be better because if you already know people, it will help you with group task.
Not only group task, even during all educational process, because you have the person who knows how it's hard to learn to pass or to meet all deadlines. You have kind of support and perhaps even psychology support.
Yeah.
So I guess it's real cool if you find some friends through our student and we can help each other. Help, it's not equivalent to share your code. Help, it to help to find the answer. Uh, Help to find some information, find some issue in the code, but not resolve this issue instead of other guy.
Yeah, explain
And by
some
the way,
explain
yeah,
something. I can share experience from my life. Uh, when I studied, we had offline courses, and all guys seated in one room, and if one have a problem, for example, don't understand something, uh, all guys helped him, and it also helpful not for person who try to understand. It also helpful for person who try to explain some topics, and that's why also some people try to be mentors, because it helped him to dive deep into the topic, because students usually ask questions that this mentor how to say, students help to look into things from different side. Yeah, that's my point.
You know, it might sound as a joke, by the way. In my past, I was the teacher, and I explained trigonometry to my student as well as even I understand myself the same. But while you explain something, you understand the theme so deep and so cool that you would be able to explain to interviewer everything according to the theme. So I guess it's a very cool experience for everyone. Also, I would recommend, in case you are living in the same city with other students, connect each other, discuss, agree to meet each other offline. It might be visiting a bar with something coffee or not only coffee and have a great time. It might help you.
Next question from Motabek. Do we have Next.js in the future? Not during this course.
but maybe on React course on stage 3.
Yeah.
If you choose React course, of course.
But Angular is better.
Not sure.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to mute myself.
Yeah. And Levani share that teaching is the best way to learn.
Yeah.
Also agree. Okay, guys. Do you have any other questions? please ask us. If not, I think we can wrap this session up. What do you think, guys? Oh,
one question from Otabek.
One question from Otabek. Why Angular better than React?
Because it's a good option to have a holy war. Guys, it's was a joke because the Angular and React are, yeah, I guess it's the best tool for JavaScript developer. How to say? I can't compare it because everyone has something cool things that help to resolve some project ideas, and it's not correct from my side to say that Angular better because it's my life and it was just a joke. And we have a lot of developers with React, with Angular. All of them have interesting project, interesting task and experience. So you should choose what you're interested in. You can read about Angular, about React, ask some people to share their experience about tasks they have to resolve while they're working, and then decide what is interesting for you, what information sounds amazing for you, and what you should choose. And also you should consider demand on your location. In case you know that in your location React position is much more than Angular, you should choose React because the main idea to become developer, I mean to join some company, and after that you may choose what you like more, React or Angular. But if in your location a lot of position with Angular and a lot of position with React for junior developers, yeah, you can choose it in advance. But I would recommend to start choosing by researching the market and position in your location.
But if we speak about technology, we have a big difference between React and Angular. Angular, almost all functions has from the box. But React, you can customize it more flexible. You can customize for every project.
Yeah, and in case you have more time before the first job search or while you're working as a backend developer, for example, you may choose to learn both courses, but not at the same time, please. So first finish one course and then choose other one.
Yeah.
So that's better to understand it and then have wider options for your next job.
Yeah, and maybe we already answered this question. It's pretty similar to this question is pretty similar to previous, and yeah, our suggestion is research your job market before you will start learning. Before you choose your
first framework.
But if you have enough time, the second framework is easy to learn because all of them use similar similar approaches. okay. Ibrahim ask if
Yeah, I have contact to mentor, and yeah, he unfortunately missed the email. So we discussed that he conducted the interview after the deadline. It's okay for this particular case.
yeah. Thank you, Anna, for fast
I
response.
also can multitasking, not on Landry.
Yeah, but in this case, I think the cause of this issue not from your side, like in my case. Yeah. Oh, anyone? It's a little bit off top question, but anyone can recommend platform or tools for learning English. How did you learn English as second language?
Oh,
Uh,
it's not to me.
okay.
Uh,
I think. Yeah. Please go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, I can recommend some service that's called Reply. I used it a lot, I would say, and I found some teacher that lives in Thailand but was born in Australia because in Thailand it's cheap and internet is fast. So the prices of his lessons are also not that expensive. So it was helpful. And after that, I would recommend to find some podcast and just try to repeat the podcast. Just record yourself, compare it with original, and iterate a lot of times. So the most I think helpful that I found.
From my side, from my experience, uh, now now I'm learning English using our uh, our company's courses. But mm, I started I started learning English, or not learning English. I started using English like a hobby. Like I one in one moment I found that information about my hobby not enough in my native English, my native language, and I try to find try to uh, search this information in English internet. So, and it helped me to uh, develop my English skills. Also, I really like to view my favorite movies in English. That movies that you watched 10 times, 20 times, a lot, a lot of times, and it also helped to understand what mm, helped others understand the plot of this movie and so on. Natalia, could you share your experience?
I had a clear goal that I need to move out from my country. So I learned everywhere and everything, let's say, which was suitable. But the most materials I got from IELTS preparation because I had to pass IELTS exam and I prepared myself for it. Like I did some readings from that preparation books and listening the same. Oh, and then by the way, I also improved listening by watching YouTube from Indian guys on speed 2. So after that, I could say that I could understand everyone. So, yeah.
And another good point is find a friend which is a native speaker. I have one, and it is a really good point to explain explain some situation to him, some stories from your life, and so on. It's really helpful.
It might be non-native speaker, but someone who doesn't know your mother language, let's say. I have a friend from India as well who lives in Canada now, so we talk
I
a lot.
think, I think the most cheapest variant is to download ChatGPT, and there is voice mode on the phone, and just talk 24/7 every day, every week, every month, every year, until the rest of your life. I think you'll be unbeatable in English. So that's it.
Yeah, there is only one disadvantage of using ChatGPT. ChatGPT, don't worry about your. It doesn't matter for ChatGPT. What is your how to say? How do you do? Yeah. So, but your friend can ask different question on different topics, and one time one time we was going to a national park, and we found we found a stone with a fossil snail, and he didn't recognize what is it, but but I told you about what it is. Why we see this snail on this stone and so on. It was interesting experience. So ChatGPT never ask you
Yeah,
about this.
yeah, it's better to have real friends, not ChatGPT. Yeah, I think.
I guess combining both of them.
Yeah, but sometimes ChatGPT help you to find find answer word that you find a right explanation.
Okay, to stop this theme, because it's not related to our course and related to English. First of all, start from researching information from the internet. If you ask Google, he will advise you a lot of tools, materials, and sites. Then you should research what is more applicable for exactly for you. And after that, I guess without the real communication, it's different. For me, it's very hard to improve your English. And you can read, you can listen, but if you can speak, it's might be kind of a fail. But I guess you should start from researching in the internet.
And combine all approaches that we shared with you.
Mhm.
Yeah, Otabek asks about React. Yeah, I think React is a library mostly.
But what is the difference? Please do not answer because it's a popular question on the interview, and I would like that our student find this answer by themselves. It's very important to be able to answer deeply within the interview.
It is your homework.
Yep, Atabek, it's your homework. We'll ask you this question next time.
Yeah. And that's all.
I have one comment from
we have
Georgia.
From Levany comment, very useful.
We coach topic. Yeah. Levany, not Levany.
And please, one more time, guys, only English in comments in this chat or any chat of our school. I guess it will be polite to use one language for everyone.
Yeah, I really like the Georgian language. I mean, how all letters. It looks like heart. Yeah, looks like heart. But unfortunately, I can't understand it. So please write English.
And related to Levany, it's a more robust framework than others. That's why all banks in Georgia use Angular mostly. But React is still the most popular globally. It's kind of a proof of my words that we should start research what framework we should to choose according to demand in your location.
Or in case you want to move somewhere and find a first job there, so just check their location.
Yeah, I guess it depends on your aim, where you want to work. Perhaps you have a huge company in your location. One company you mostly about React, other company mostly about Angular, and you would like to work exactly in the company with some of them. So you should prepare yourself to this particular company.
And maybe some other company uses Vue.js.
Yeah. But we have no courses related to Vue.js, so I can speak currently only about React and Angular.
But if you know Angular and React, you can learn by just reading the documentation for Vue.js.
Is them the similar?
It's something in the middle, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, as Andrei said, they share common approach, but with some differences.
So guys, thank you for your questions. Thank you, our coordinators, for your answers. And let's see. Let's see you in next time, next Monday. And bye-bye.
Thank you guys for attending. Bye-bye. Have a nice week.
And good luck with your tasks and learnings.